Hello friends and welcome to my kitchen. I recently just purchased 40 vintage plates at an auction, and so now begins the process of going through my own plates and making some decisions on which ones I like the best, saving the best and putting them away, and then getting the others ready to donate. So come along for the ride. First of all, let me show you some of the things that I got, and let me start by saying that if I inadvertently say that something is really ugly that you happen to like, I'm sorry in advance, but that's probably bound to happen. I have pretty specific taste and I'm very picky, and you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So let me first of all show you the ones that I hate. All right. You know it's not so bad. This is German. Let me see if oh, my glasses. You know what? I spent a half an hour looking for these this morning and they were on my head. Germany, and then the numbers, I don't know if that's 98 or 89. So it's got some condition issues, as they would say on the Antiques Roadshow. But to me, this is a donate. Somehow I feel like my grandmother had some of these. This is, I don't know, Wittelberg maybe? Wittelbury something? Germany? This is going to be donated. This, French, not my thing, donated. I'm showing you all the ones that I don't like. Okay, these are the Three Muses. Victoria, Austria. Again, not, it does have its own charm, but not my thing. Although, the green is good. I think I'm having second thoughts about donating that one. The green is good. It always comes down to the color for me. All right, another one. This one is German. Pretty little thing, very matte, very kind of 60s, no rim, flat, cute, but no. And then another German one. It kind of has a pretty nature to it. Oh, look, bone shiny. You can, anytime you can put it up against the light and see your hands through, that's a good thing. Not enough reason to keep it though, is there? It has its charm, not in great condition. I don't love it. This teacup and saucer, I don't want. All right, then there's a stack of these, and this is Haviland and Co. Limoges. Okay, so simple. Let's see if it shines. Yeah, you can see fingers through it. I am not feeling any real passion about this. So there's a little stack of these. There's a little stack of these little bowls that are very similar. They have, again, you can see my hand through them. This is marked by hand, I guess, and then there's an indentation set of numbers. I really like bowls of this size. I use them for a lot of things. So even if it's not in the kitchen, I'll use them for a little set of paper clips or whatever. So that probably will stay. Look at these. By virtue of the fact that they are so tiny, I love them. This one says Haviland, Limoges, France. This one says another Limoges thing, but look, isn't it cute? Little tiny bowls please me. And you know, funny enough, I have these bowls left over from the restaurant, very kind of stoneware, hardcore, probably even came from Big Lots. We use these all the time, and so having small bowls in this house, I do know is something that will get a lot of use. I may even be able to retire these. So we'll see as we go along. I thought these were really pretty. It's got a cool shape to it. It's heavy. It's not particularly quality porcelain or china, but they're hand painted, and each one is a different flower. Not particularly beautifully done either, but this one seems to be signed, and I'm thinking that is a 1945, possibly. So again, probably no real value, but I kind of like them. I'm kind of digging it. I think my favorite from the lot is this. Kind of a striking an Art Nouveau more, feel. I always love simple filigree gold looking pieces. That's a pretty one. Can't begin to read that mark. Favorite. Royal Stafford bone china made in England. Yeah, this is an absolute no-brainer. It would be nice if it were clean, you know, details. This is another made in England, filthy. Looks like it's got some Asian inspiration in the center here, but very, very English. And then there's this set. These look like some other stuff I have. There's no mark, there's probably no value, but I like them. They're just casual and colorful and pretty, in a really perfect size. This is an ideal tiny house size. And you know, I don't know, I read this at one point that if you are eating from a smaller plate and the plate is full, you are less likely to overeat. So from then on, and with our tiny house experience, we do try to eat off of smaller plates, although it's not really helping. This is well loved, but also really quite pretty, and this is from Austria. Same place my husband is from. Pretty little thing, just pretty little morsel. Stoneware, probably not any value at all. Pretty. Staffordshire, England. But just kind of English, cute. Also in the collection of things I just purchased was this one, and this one is it's a little bit hard to tell, but I think it's a German piece. And my husband and I agree that this is really probably one of the most hideous things I've ever seen. My apologies if you have one. But it was probably given to you by someone you really love, and that's why you've kept it, right? Alright, great news. I have paid less than $2 for any piece in this collection, therefore there's nothing of value, monetary value here. Their value is simply in whether or not I like them. And so I'm going to take out the contents of these two shelves, go through what's there, and kind of sort my favorites back into the space. I might wash some of these because some of them are disgusting. And it's time to maybe donate some of the ones that I don't like so much. There are plates in a couple of other places. I have some in my self-care station that's in the other room. I have, it's probably time to put some plates upstairs with my little kitchenette that we just put into the workshop. So I'm just gonna kind of see, but you know, the rule is 40 in, 40 out. I don't think it'll be hard to find 40 to part with. So let's just see how it goes, shall we? already sorted through some stuff, and there's the everyday wear that we use every day. And because my husband is a pipe organ builder and I play piano, this will probably always be a part of our lives, except that they're showing wear. There's quite a few of them with chips now, and it's really hard to find those, so we're just going to enjoy them as long as we have them. First question people ask, aren't you afraid of things breaking? And the honest answer is, I pay less than $2 per plate, so no, I'm not at all worried about something breaking. Not at all. And I really love being able to use beautiful things. I mean, plates that have been around for a very long time. This is the greenest way to set a table. You know, there's nothing new about this. This has been around for a really long time, and I love it. I love the color of it. I love that it's casual. I love that it probably has no real value monetarily, but its value is in the fact that it is a beautiful thing, that it is made well, that it's, this is probably not as luminous as some of them, but yeah, its sole reason for existing is not because of monetary value, but because it's attractive to me. And there are a few pieces here that have some sentimental value, but not much. It's really mostly just a matter of these being the things that I really enjoy looking at. So let's put back the cabinet and see what's left when I have put everything in place. How's that sound? I think pretty. I just think it's really fun. And it looks like it matches some of the older pieces that I have. I mean, do these two not look like they came from the same set? No, I really don't want matching sets of anything. I much prefer kind of a real hodgepodge of things that blend together. But I mean, this is going to match everything, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I've gotten this far, and I haven't decided whether I like having the square ones. You can see I have a row of the square ones in the back up there, and I don't have it on this row. I'm trying to decide whether I like that. I mean, we use these in the restaurant, and they are fantastic. Everything you put on them looks good. It's a very modern thing, and I am not opposed at all to pairing this with these old vintage plates. That actually kind of makes me happy. But because they have been used behind the plates, we haven't used them, so there's no real need to keep them. So I have to make up my mind whether I want them back there or whether I'm ready to part with them, and I don't know yet. Well, here's how it turned out. I went through the whole thing, cleaned it out, and only my favorites remain. And I'm really having a lot of fun eating off of the new to me china. I purchased 40 items at a recent auction. I paid $1.65 for each and brought them in, cleaned them. Some of them were a little gross. And then went through everything that I currently have that's in our current rotation, picked out my favorites, they went back in, and we just got back from the charity shop where we dropped off a box. I am feeling a little triumphant. We brought 40 items in and sent 50 items back out again. Yay! That makes me happy. So, yeah. Also, we were laughing that I can bring glassware into the house and we don't turn around and get rid of if we bring 50 glasses in, we don't turn around and get rid of 50 glasses, because they sometimes end up going out in the recycling or in bins. We both have a weakness, especially Xavier, for beautiful glasses. So these we have been enjoying a lot lately. So yeah, we're probably not going to be shopping for that sort of thing at all for a while, but it was fun to happen across something beautiful and be able to bring it into our home and still not be contributing to a ever mounting pile. So that's a good thing. Now, the only exception to this bring something in, get rid of something rule is yarn, right? You do know there are some exceptions. I mean, I like to think of myself as a minimalist with exceptions, with plausible exceptions. Exceptions that make perfect sense. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.